Yo, 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 yo. Hello, guys. Welcome to the Cincinnati Reds Season 3. Today, your boy is back on the mic. All right. And I think this is episode 3 of Season 3. And we're really deep into the year. This is kind of the pace I want to go at for regular season, early regular season. Well, when we get, when we get to, that September, that last month, we'll definitely be watching some of these games, like, maybe the Philly series, since they're teams that are, winning games. I would maybe even Pittsburgh, since Pittsburgh's actually turned it around this year. Um, so maybe we'll watch the Pittsburgh series, the Philly series, but then, we really slow down and amp down in the playoffs and like cover the playoffs as a whole. But we are here now at the end of June, going into July, getting ready for the draft, and that's what today's episode is going to be. We're 2 days away, and we're going to finish off sim this game against Arizona, and I guess the game against San Diego as well. But real quick before we do all of that, let's talk about the team. The team is the best in the league, actually. I know, maybe we won't get to the draft this episode, but maybe it'll get, be next episode. Definitely want to cover the league, though, right now. I don't want to keep you guys out of the loop, but your Cincinnati Reds are 61-25. I mean, oh my goodness. We've had a little bit of injuries, but we've been very lucky, though. We've had some pop up here and there. I've noticed a couple players struggle to stay healthy, but nothing that's on our MLB roster. Steve Marario is a guy that I actually have on my list here for getting hurt a lot, and he's one of our younger guys. Could possibly get MLB time, but probably not. Right? He struggled with some injuries. He is only a C potential. Willis Hanna, this was my first ever pick, has grown to a 70 overall now, so he's out of that ugly 6, overall look there, and now is in the 70s. Now we don't know what. We know it's B potential. We don't know where at, though. We know that's in the 80s, right, somewhere. And so he's growing a little slow, but he's growing, and he's on a hot streak right now, so that's good. Looking, for this guy to eventually be in our rotation, right? 106 strikeouts. I mean, he's killing it in the AAA. He's almost ready. I mean, we got Lamont Wills that we got in a trade, I believe, and he's a 71, and he's holding his own, in the MLB, and a 3.64 ERA. So who's to say Willis Hanna cannot, who can handle it right now? I don't know, but I don't think I'm going to move him this year. Maybe next year you see Willis Hanna for the first time. Overall, our pitchers, Hunter and Nick Lodolo, two true Cincinnati boys that started here with the series all the way back in season 1, are with us now still, and they're our number 1 options. They've grown fantastically to their potentials. 89, both of them, man, together, back and forth. They're growing together, and I love it, man. They're best friends. Gotta love it, man. The 27-year-old, the 25-year-old, both 89 overalls, plus Luis Severino, guy that we brought in. His second year with us. He's playing fantastic, even better, matter of fact, even better than he did last year. All right, then we got Casey Mize playing good as well. He's an A potential. Shoot, he could hopefully grow up to where Nick Lodolo is with time. I know he's a little behind, but he's only 27, right? We keep Casey Mize, in the rotation, then we add Willis Hanna next year. We're even stronger. But we want to win this year because, well, let's be honest, we are the best team in the league right now. But we want to make sure it stays that way. With Juan Soto being the pickup in the free agency last year, looked out. It was the difference maker for our team, man. He is so phenomenal. We want to actually go and take a look at some stats real quick to update you guys here, and for me to actually take a deep dive as well. But Tyler Stevenson, another true Cincinnati boy. He was with us when we started with the team. I wanted to keep him around, and I'm glad that I did. He's batting over 300. And the only other guy that's doing that is our new face of the franchise, Juan Soto, 3.23 with 22 homers, leading in home runs, leading in batting average, the biggest pickup yet. by your general manager here. He's been fantastic. Matt Chapman right now on a cold streak. Same with Tyler O'Neill and Tim Anderson. These are all pickups we've made. But overall, looking at long-term season so far, they've had such a huge impact for this team. 17 home runs, 17 for Tyler O'Neill, Bader with 10, Tim Anderson with 11. Jock Peterson is no longer really fielding in the outfield anymore for us because he's a little older. He's definitely gotten weaker over the thing, but he can still hit for us. He has been our designated hitter for the most part all year long. So his at bats have been up there, and sure enough, he's still holding out. I mean, 239, 15 homers. That's not bad at all, man. It's a little bit of a step down from last year. I mean, it's a significant step down in home run department, but batting average is not too bad. Overall, this is going to be our last year with him. Like, we're not going to re-sign him. He's 32. He's regressing. But he has been a big part of the team this year, and we want to keep him. You know, he is a big part. All right, Reggie Richards, how's he done? 288. This was the biggest move I ever. My first move I made. He was a free agent. We just picked him up and signed him, and he is now in 88 overall. A potential. He was B potential. I didn't know your potential could go up. I didn't know that. He's fantastic. And he's, when we picked him up in free agency here, this is what he did, right? He played fantastic. He got 21 homers. He's went down in the home run department. We're not done with the year, though. But his batting average is looking I mean, he's been so consistent. He's a beast. He's my favorite player on the squad. He's very young, and somehow his potential went up, which is insane. I really did not know it could go up like that, but apparently it can. So that's interesting to see. Oh, De La Cruz. I was saying at the beginning of the series it would be his team. He's the future. It's looking like no, it's Richard. It's Reggie Richard, baby. But nonetheless, Ellie has done good as well. He's definitely dealt with some injuries, you can kind of see, but overall he's doing pretty good. Nothing too flashy though, like Reggie Richards. Now, I've kind of moved on from De La Cruz and I've really focused on Jackson Holiday because this guy is going to be the future of Cincinnati. I mean, guys, we're looking like we're building a dynasty here. I mean, I know it's a little too early to say that, but we got a lot of young studs that are a potential that can really, do some damage. And look at his numbers. He's getting better. So keep our eyes on him. Jonathan India has been a good part for this team. I mean, 76 overall, he's getting there. He's he hasn't had as many games played. He's definitely sharing some time, but when he's out there, I mean, he's batting a 3.36. Okay, the best of his career. I would love to say we keep him or re-sign him once his contract comes up. We'll have him at least for this year and next year, but I do think we'll be moving on after that. I don't see bringing him back. We'll have him for this year and next year, but he's just not getting as much because, I mean, they're sharing. These three guys plus Tim Anderson, they're all sharing time with Tim Anderson getting the most out of them. But overall, I mean, look, we're pretty deep there. It's pretty nice. Brandon Belt, my last little guy that I picked up. He's cold right now, but I'm so glad we picked this guy up. He's done pretty decent, man. He's actually done pretty decent, and yeah, I'm glad we got him. He's a big part of the offense. So there it is, guys. That's the squad. Next episode, we're actually going to do the or you know what? Screw it. We're gonna do the draft right now. How about that? Huh? How about that? Let's do it right now. All right. Let's go ahead. Oh, there you go. 5-1 win against Hunter Green. By the way, guys, all of this is just me simming. I'll hop into Quick Manage every now and again, but I'm not physically playing these games. That's just not my style. I'm the general manager. I like to, I like to have my management be what affects me winning or losing, not me playing with my skills, right? We have the biggest lead in the divisions. So Cincinnati, Philly, the Dodgers, the Angels, Minnesota, and then the New York Yankees. We have a 12-game lead over Pittsburgh. So yeah, that's how that's going. And yeah, today is the All-Star Futures game. One of your users controls, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to play that today. We're just going to keep sending. We got a 13-5 win over San Diego, dude. This is a team that, didn't they beat us last year and knocked us out? It's not happening again, dude. I'm telling you, we have 63 wins. We mean business. Quit playing around. And there you go. It is now time for Season 3's draft. The 2025 draft. I'm going to try and keep this video under 30 minutes. Definitely going to try and keep it under 45 minutes. So let's go ahead and let's waste no time to get into it. So I took a new strategy going into this. I'm still trying to hit an A potential, which I've never done. And I think I technically regressed a little bit, in my opinion, on my success. I think Season 1's draft was a little better than Season 2's, though I think I did pretty good in both. I didn't hit an A potential, which I really want to do. I had a different strategy. I went for less in-depth scouting, more broad scouting. And we're going to go truly off of my team ranked board, not the MLB board, just my board. And I think we found a stud in Richard Saunders. I was able to find this guy because of my new technique. And fingers crossed, because the MLB has him ranked at 95. This will be without a doubt the guy we want to take. I have never, since playing this game, knew who I wanted with my first pick. 100%. I don't want anyone else other than Richard Saunders. Now, it's going to be a risk. If any other team has scouted him, they're going to know that this guy is a stud, and they're going to take him. 80 to 95 potential. This guy is going to be a beast, I think. I hope. We're going to put him on our board first. That's who we want. The issue here, we had to give up a draft pick for Juan Soto. We have 2 first rounders, number 26 and number 37. So we don't pick until 26. So fingers crossed that this guy can fall to us. Next up, you got Thomas Cody on our board that we have 100% scouted. And I mean, he could definitely be a stud, 78 to 93. He's 4th on our board. We're going to go ahead and put him on there. I'm looking at guys that I know we're going to have a shot at. Because, like, if it says MLB's draft rank is 7, well, we're not picking until 26. No reason to even put them on our board, really. Because they're not going to be available. Mario Miranda. This guy is interesting. A contact hitter. Vision and discipline, fantastic. He's going to be a guy that, can lead off. He's going to be a beast at getting on base. He's going to have a high batting average. We want to put him on our board. He could fall to us here. If we don't get the 2 first picks that we want, then we'll go with Mario Miranda. All right. Next up, you got a starting pitcher, Giancarlo Trevino. All right. Don't think he'll fall to us. I'm not going to put him on our board. I doubt that he'll fall to us here. So, we'll look and see, but I don't think he will. This guy could. Starting pitcher, Gerald Aguila. Not as good as the other options, but we're going to put him on the thing. Obviously, take what we can get here. Starting pitcher. This guy could fall to us as well. We'll put him on the board. Mackenzie Cruz. Another guy that could fall to us. Put him on the board. And I think that's all I'm going to put on the board because, honestly... Oh, wait. Thomas Chan? Is it Chan? From Michigan. Looks like to be a very solid pick. If that's all we can get. Says he could fall to us. We could pick him second, possibly. We'll put him on the board. I'm going to look at all these other guys, but those are the top guys. I wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Those are the top guys we really, really want. Okay? Frank Del Villar looks pretty good. We have some depth here from later in the draft, so I'm pretty excited for this. It all depends on who's going to fall. Those kind of things. But listen, fingers crossed, guys. Please, fingers crossed. We want Richard Saunders. I'm telling you. He's no Derek Sullivan from the last draft, but he's the next he's the next best thing. We discovered him. I don't think many know. Hopefully we can get him. If not, the second guy we want, it's probably going to be Thomas Cody. And then if we can't get him, Mario Miranda. So, or Trevino. Either way, let's go. No wasting time, boys. Let's go ahead and let's get it. We want Richard Saunders. Please, baby, please. Let's get it. So it is the Colorado Rockies picking first, then the Athletics, Washington, Arizona, Detroit, Pittsburgh. These are all the teams that, when we first started this series, that I was thinking, okay, these are the rebuild teams. We're in this category. Let's get out of it. And sure enough, here we are. We're out of that category. We're no longer mentioned with those teams. But they haven't moved since the series began. We're going to try and keep it that way right now. The first draft pick, Season 3. Colorado Rockies select Rover Barbary. I don't know much about him. 93, 62, 93. That's going to be a good pick, I think. I mean, we don't really know. We know 20% on him. It is a second baseman. Wow, okay, a second baseman went. Is that the first time a second baseman's ever went? I think it is. For the first pick. That's very interesting. Should help their offense, hopefully. And the second pick in Season 3. The Oakland Athletics select. They need to hit this really bad. Carlos Bautista. We didn't know anything about this guy. He's a relief pitcher. The Athletics trying to build up their bullpen, but do you really go relief pitcher second? Oh, I don't know, man. I don't think that's worth it. I think Athletics really make a mistake there. Isn't that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a baseball guy, right? This is like my second sport. I dedicate most of my whole life to football. I would consider that to be like, taking a running back with your second pick. In the first round, you wouldn't do that. I don't know. Third pick here, we'll see. The Oakland's going to always be bad. But what about Washington? What are they going to do? The Nationals select Henry. And he is a starting pitcher. This is a good pick. I think possibly the best of the three. We knew a little bit about him. Didn't put him on our board because, we kind of figured he wasn't going to fall to us. He's 19. That's a good pick. I don't know. It's going to depend on where his overall is at. If it's in the lower 50s or, high 50s, that's going to be not as good of a pick. But I think, nonetheless, it's a pretty solid pick for the Nationals, who probably need a quarterback. I mean, not a quarterback, a starting pitcher. We'll see. Todd Keene. We're going to watch this whole thing, honestly, just because, I got to make sure our guys don't go on our board here. These are the top guys that we want. I know a lot of it's pitchers, guys. But in my opinion, pitchers are so valuable in baseball. Like, really, you can't do anything wrong with just getting as deep as possible with your pitchers. I mean, you really can't. And honestly, free agency, you just try and get your positional players that can hit the ball and get on base and stuff. So, but your pitchers, you really want to be able to hit in the draft. That's kind of my, tactic here in this series. So we'll see how it works out for me in Season 3. So far, haven't seen anybody on our board yet. That's kind of what we're hoping for. I guess I could be looking at these players and seeing what they have hit. Jahon Reyes, we knew him 95%. We know he's going to be a decent pick later. That's actually a pretty bad pick, believe it or not. Oh no, Mackenzie Cruz ends up going. This was a guy that we knew. We had him on our board. And that's a very good pick by the Kansas City Royals. That one sucks. That one does sting just a tad bit there. And then Miami has been able to hit in every draft, it seems like. Hitting this guy, out of the park. Kevin Denny. possibly a potential quarterback there. Or I keep saying quarterback. You can see what kind of mood I'm in. I definitely want to play some football, man. Oh, Jim goes. We had this guy on our board as well. Very good pickup by the Oilers, who are doing very good this year, by the way. This is a solid pick. I think this was a guy I'd take maybe fourth if you know. I think he was like fourth on our board, fifth on our board as far as like who we wanted to take first. Damon Corderio. We don't know him. The New York Yankees hit with a third baseman, Sammy Ramirez. 69 potential, 93. 69 to 93. Okay. Gerald Aguilia, and then Carlos Almanza. So the Toronto goes with the older, more, to mediocre kind of rotational. You know what you're gonna get player there, and that's not mad at it. Thomas Harris, Mario Miranda. That is a guy who was on our board. We only have 3 left. That one stings. Chad Hanna. Oh man. Okay. Mario Miranda was our second pick, I think. We wanted him if we couldn't get Richards. Please, for the love of God, couldn't we get Richard Saunders? Oh my God, please. Please, fingers crossed. Please, please, please. Oh my gosh, Ryan Loftus. Oh, that was a good positional player, I think. I had him on my board. Yeah, center fielder. Oh, that's a good pick, I think. David Goulding, please, Dodgers, please. Please, 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 please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They went Manuel Sosa. Oh my God. I think we have the next Derek Sullivan. I think we have our future #1 starting pitcher. Oh my goodness. His stamina in the future, 84 to 99. His walks per 9 future, 70 to 85. Strikeouts. I mean, oh man. Look at that, the velocity. Is this guy worth it? Is he worth the #1 overall pick? We know, his potential is going to be at the least an 80. At the least. So you're thinking somewhere in the middle, 87, 88, 89. If we get lucky in the 90s, I think he's my closest shot to a potential. With our #1 pick. Yeah, he's #1 on our board. He is #1 on our personal board. With our #1 overall pick in season 3, our guy fell to us, Richard Saunders. This is either I'm right as the general manager and this is the guy, or it's a bad pick and it's on me because we're getting the guy we wanted. Richard Saunders, baby. There you go. There you go. So another pitcher taken first. I think we've done that every year, if I can remember. I feel more comfortable with this pick than Willis Hanna last season 1. We know he's going to be a healthy guy. He does throw right-handed. He was #1 on our board, man. We'll see. Time will tell. We're not going to be able to get our second guy. We wanted Mario Miranda, so it's going to be interesting to see which one is better. I'm pretty sure Richard Saunders is going to be better, but we'll see. And so from here on out, we're going to go ahead and sim to the next picks, our next pick. So we're picking in the second round here. We have 4 minutes. All right, 4 minutes, boys. Let's get this done. We have Thomas Chan that we could go for. We know he's going to be pretty solid. We have him 15th on our board. Oh my God, look at that stamina in that hits per 9. Oh my goodness. He's not going to be your strikeout kind of guy, but he's going to be a guy that can get it done. He's going to be a guy that I'm interested in going pitcher here again. He was going to be, you know, if we couldn't get anybody, he was going to be like the last guy we wanted to take with our first pick. If we had no one else, but we had Thomas Chen, we were going to take him. So I think this is actually a steal if we take him right here. You got to think, we got a closer pitcher above him that we don't know anything about on our personal board. But Thomas Chan would be the next best guy that we'd want to take. We know he's not going to be an A potential, but you know that he could probably start in rotation next year, in his first year or the second year. Honestly, he might be starting his first year in rotation. Yeah, at the bottom of the rotation, but I mean in the rotation nonetheless. The next one on our personal board that we know anything about really would be Barry Burdick, the third baseman, who is more of a, you know, you only know 50%. You know he's going to be a power hitter, you know, that left-handed power hitter. But nothing really that's too spectacular besides that, really. Again, I think I value younger. I think I value the pitchers. Yeah, there's a reason why I put Thomas Chan on our board. I mean, we're going Thomas. We're going Thomas Chan here. Easy. Two pitchers. Two starting pitchers back to back. I like that. I feel good with this draft so far. I know that's not an A potential guy, but he's exactly what I know he is. Like, I know he's going to be a good hit. He's going to be a good player. Good rotation of pitcher. All right. So anyways, all right, here we go. So now we're back on with our third pick. This is the 100th pick in the draft. Who's going to be the 100th pick? Well, let's find out here. We know a little bit. This is our personal board here. This is where it's getting a little iffy as far as what we know. I would like to go a positional player now. We got our two pitchers. I feel okay with the pitcher now. I know we know a lot of starting pitchers, though. Kind of looking like the Tampa Bay Rays over here. Man, let's see. Yeah, a lot of these are pitchers that we know. We got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes to sort this out. Dan Cassidy. A lot. Okay, wait, that's it. Wow, top 100. That's it on our board. Okay. Let's just say scout it here. Got 3 minutes. 3 minutes here. All right. Manuel Perez. We have him a little ranked a little low. Oh, it's because of that that overall, dude. He's gonna be pretty bad there. He could have some very high upside, but I mean, doesn't really matter if you can't get to it, right? Yeah. So I think we got to go back to our personal board here and try and pick a guy that's just, you know, possibly the best option here. So we know 35% on a Leonard Waters. Wow, that velocity. He's a velocity pitcher. Is he a starting pitcher? He is. I didn't really want to take another starting pitcher. He's the highest on our board. There's Dan Cassidy. Honestly, if we go all starting pitchers, whatever. I guess I could. That's trade bait for the future for teams that don't have pitchers, right? Alan Hedger, good contact versus right, but really could have very good vision and discipline. Good speed, good stealing. Good athlete, basically. Cassidy here is a starting pitcher. We're running out of time. Got to make a decision for sure. What do we do here? You know, Waters is projected to not even get drafted, so I say we wait on him. And I say we go, probably have, let's go Alan Hedger. Just in case he doesn't fall to us. Then again, I don't know. Nah, we're going to go Daniel Gallagher. Yeah, that 99 pitch velocity. Then again, do we go Dan Cassidy here? Oh, 15 seconds. We got to make a decision. 71.99. 66.94. Oh, man. Daniel Gallagher. Okay. Oh, dude, I ran out of time. Fuck. Fuck, dude, that was stressful. All right. Oh, man, I don't know. We might end up getting both of them, but if we don't, whatever. I don't freaking care, dude. Screw it, right? You know? Screw it. But we ended up getting our 2 first picks that we wanted. So whatever. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Yep, so we're not going to end up getting those guys. Crap. I hope I made the right choice with Daniel Gallagher, dude. Oh, my God. Oh, that sucks, guys. That sucks. So we have Alan Hedger here. He would be the last guy that was in our top 100. It just doesn't really look that good, in my opinion. I don't understand why he's so high. I mean, you know, he's probably going to be in the 50 overall. If you know what I mean, and his top side probably 70. I mean, what? I don't know. I don't know. If you're looking at all of our scouted though, let's see. I don't see anything really. Miguel Espinoza, shortstop. He's 22 though. You know he's going to be very low in his overall starting. That's definitely not the best there. Tom Dodd. 19, he's still got some chance of high potential, right? 20, I mean, oh man, what pick is this? 130? Tom Dodd. We could go Tom Dodd, just to take a wild shot. You know, it's gonna be a wild one for sure. Why not? Or Luis Mendoza, second baseman. Oh, no, I don't like those stats. Manuel Perez, I think. He's 18. Oh, Manuel Perez. I think he's going to be the guy we go for. I'm just praying that he's not in the 30 overalls. We have him ranked 122. I mean, his upside, he's the biggest chance for us to have a future upside. Right? Him or Tom Dodd. And Tom Dodd is a year older. And his overall just doesn't look good. So let's go second baseman Luis Mendoza. Or no, I'm sorry. Manuel Perez. Yeah, he's 18. Yo, draft him. That's what I'm trying to do. All right, there you go. All right, there you go, boys. There you go. All right, we have less picks this year, so we're almost done here. I think this is our final pick. Or no, we have 2 more after this. So. And then we're done. So, all right, let's just take a look at all, I guess. So let's see what we have here. Now we're just shooting in the dark, basically. We've got third baseman Grant Whitman, only 5% scouted. 65 to 99. 21 to 55, so you know he's probably gonna be in the 30s. 30 overall, 30-year-old overall, 18-year-old who's got possibly a potential. I don't even know if that would be worth it, man. Second baseman Tom Dodd. 19. 67 to 98. What was this guy's? Wait, where's he at? Grant, 65 to, dang, 21 to 55. could take a wild shot, like I said, you know, maybe, and just hope for the best, but I don't know. Looking like it's probably gonna be our best choice. There ain't much talent left, really, if we're being honest here. Let's just go Grant Whitman, third baseman. I mean, like, this just doesn't even matter. This deep in, it is what it is, you know? So to the next pick. This is our final pick, the 190th pick. And we have Carlos Gonzalez left. Okay. Oh, wow, this guy's injured. Could go catcher. Not sure what I want, really. There's not much left. I guess this just doesn't really matter, huh? Just trying to find a guy that's, like, not too bad, right? I guess Sean Smith. Well, I don't know. Let's just go with whatever our best. Like, we have this guy 40% scouted, and we have him at 186, so that'd be a little above the pick that we're at. Shortstop Carlos Blanco. He can play third and second base. Maybe I'll just look for. Can I switch the? No, I can't. He would be a good power hitter, actually. How about I do it like this? Let's see. Catcher. What's he look like? Oh, contact. Probably like a contact hitter. Possible power. This guy's injury prone. This could be a very good contact power, hitter with very good vision and discipline. Carlos Carrasco. 196. We're gonna take this guy. I know it's another second baseman. Whatever, bro. Whatever. It's fine. Doesn't really matter. That's gonna be the end of the draft, ladies and gentlemen, and the end of me being on the mic. Let me know what you think of the draft. I'm gonna sim a little bit, get these players signed, and you know, show the overalls and things like that around the league for you guys. But I'm gonna be checking out off the mic. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you rate that draft out of, you know, compared to the other two drafts we've done in this series. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.